Welcome back, thank you. This happened a lot these days. I think my career is in jeopardy, guys. My PC is dying. Maybe. I need to start saving up for a new one. Yeah. It's common. Also, this is the worst time ever. This is the worst time ever, man. Because RAM skyrocketed in price. RAM cards skyrocketed in price. This is kind of like a bad time to buy a PC. Or even upgrade. It's a bad time. Hello. Hi, Warmer. How are you? Okay, guys, let's try to at least get a quarter of Muklak views today. A quarter of Muklak views. I don't understand what's the reason for my game freezing all the time. Maybe I should lower graphics. My graphics are insane. I'm gonna have to reset the stream again. Wait for me, guys. Wait for me. Need to post the links all over again. Especially on YouTube. Did you allow the internet ports to pass your firewall? What does that mean? Yes, since I'm playing the game right now, I think it is. But yeah, this problem is only right now. I didn't get this problem before. It started yesterday with the new GeForce update. I think it's because of the GeForce update, that's it. I'm making it big of a deal. Like the whole game freezes, then I can't do anything, then my PC restarts on itself. I think it's a graphic card problem. No, it's not about connection, it's not about connection. It's my PC freezing. Yeah. And two. I'm gonna give away gym codes and community chests and skins today, guys. So hang around here. Put a blanket on it. It's getting cold. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I'm new in game. Welcome. Welcome to the game. Welcome to Guild Wars 2. Hello. Hello, Graham. Your name reminds me of Bram, which isn't a good thing. Everyone hates Bram. I'm done with Wintersday. I already got my winter's presents. Oh, really? I should work on that too. How much does like winter present cost to craft? How much would it cost me to craft? Oof. How are you enjoying the game so far? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, do you need any help? Do you need any help, K2Fars? Buying everything. What's everything? Isn't it mostly mystic coins? Because I have a lot of mystic coins. If that's the case, I can craft it right now. I can craft a winter present. Like, if it's only mystic coins, I can do that right now. Are you an End of Dragons? No, but this is an End of Dragons character. This is the Mechanist. This is the Mechanist. Mechanic. Yep. Hey. Get some skins. Oh, Jakar. By the way, new players, there's the Guild Wars 2 efficiency giveaway. Yes, I forgot about it. Yeah. I have to get that. Forgot about the giveaway. Okay, I'll start a giveaway from now. To start the stream with.
Your soul is mine.
Okay, a giveaway started on Twitch, guys. Right now.
Is mine.
Also, for people watching on YouTube, there are drops on Twitch, so you might want to come and get drops. I'm only like streaming on YouTube to promote the Twitch stream. That's it. Yes, of course you can join. Type exclamation point giveaway and make sure to follow the channel.
Your soul is mine. Your soul is mine. Chilled to the bone.
Ooh, thank you. Thank you, Sigar, for the Prime. By the way, guys, there's gonna be gem code giveaways today and community chest giveaways. A lot of things to give away today and skins. And if you sub to the channel, you're gonna have double chances of winning by using your Prime or like subbing. So if you want to support me at the same time, you can use your primes on the channel.
Your soul is mine.
Is there Drakkar right now? Is that Drakkar? Yeah, it's Drakkar.
You must prove your strength to Ox by becoming the Ox. I can transform you for a short time. Use it to move those offerings.
How do I enter again? Make sure you are on Twitch because the giveaways are on Twitch. Follow the channel and type exclamation point giveaway and you'll be entered. That should give you 1 ticket, and if you are subbed to the channel, you're gonna get 2 tickets.
Rare and valuable.
And that's how it works. And for rich people out there, if you want to contribute to giveaways today, you can. You can type exclamation point in game name and send me stuff to give away. How do I get on the Twitch? The Twitch channel is pinned in the comment and the first like the chat, in the pinned chat, my Twitch channel.
Here. Your soul is mine.
Show yourself. You can't run forever.
Oh, hold on, I didn't pin it. No.
Look out.
NA or U? I'm on U. But I can swap servers whenever I want. As an ArenaNet partner, I can like swap servers. I can play whenever I want. Wherever I want. Yeah, look, the Twitch is on the screen. Like, that's my Twitch channel. On top, Silvari X Reaper. You can come. Also, Graham, there's like Twitch drops today. So you're gonna get free rewards by just watching the stream. Make sure to link your Twitch to Guild Wars 2 account.
Damn it! It's gone in the ice. Stay on your guard.
It would have been so cool if they made like a robot mount from End of Dragons,
It's back in the ice.
like bigger than the Mechanist robot.
Fight
And you can ride it, and it's like a robot. You ride in a robot. That'd be so cool, man. I wish they did that. And it can, like,
Help here!
its new feature is it can climb walls.
It's stealing magic! The gate's open! Now get in there and cut off the source!
I'll just hang in there.
Your car's channeling the magic on the other side of that Raven gate. Go cut it off! The gate's open! Now get in there and cut off the source!
Your soul is mine.
I'm playing Guild Shot on Waldoswald, make me enjoy more. Oh, I should try that. I didn't try Guild Shot a lot. I only tried it during the beta, actually. There's a skin giveaway going on right now, guys. And there's gonna be gem codes giveaways today. Would have liked a power suit that does all the stuff Nick does. Hell yeah. How can I join the giveaway? Just come on Twitch. Follow the Twitch channel. And type exclamation point giveaway. That's it. Helped me get my first legendary 2 days ago. I did not know I could change my vault settings to ignore PvP. Your Frostfang match is great with the holiday season. Yes, you can ignore PvP and ignore Wald as well.
Look out!
No problem, man. You're always welcome.
The claws! Go for the claws! Open that Raven gate. The gate's
I usually just sit here and wait for 20%, then go down. I'm just lazy. Kinda annoying, like fighting crash mobs.
The gate's open! Now get in there and cut off the source!
Um, 2 days ago, I helped a new streamer or like YouTuber. He have around 50k subs on his YouTube channel, and he's new to Guild Wars 2. He posted the video and got really excited for the Raptor mount. The guy really loved the Raptor mount so much, and there was a comment on his video, tell him you should try turtle mount. And I was like, I got you, homie. So I swapped my server to NA, and I got him on Discord, and I hopped him on my turtle mount. He was so happy with it. I think he'll post the video soon.
Oh no you don't!
Your soul is mine.
The claws! Go
We. Yeah, also, like, he posted,
The gate's open. Now get in there and turn off the source.
he posted, like, a wholesome video. So someone, one of his viewers sent him, like, some items from the gem store. And he thought that it was a dev messaging him. It was like a dev messaging him. He was happy with it. But it was just a player, like, gifting him something.
This is it. Everyone.
Attack! How can I get a dragon? What do you mean? You mean Skyscale? You mean Skyscale? You need either Soto expansion, the easy way, or the hard way is Live in Wall Season 4. So Path of Fire expansion. But Soto is the easiest one. Secrets of the Obscure expansion. It's the easiest one. Yes, that's the WoW guy, Warcraft guy. The World of Warcraft veteran. You have Path of Fire. You can farm some gold. In the future, farm some gold. And transfer your gold into gems. 200 gems. Transfer your gold into 200 gems from here. You go to the middle one under the gem store. Custom exchange. Type 200. It's gonna transfer like some gold, some of your gold to gems. Then you can buy this story from Live in Wall Season 4. Go to Live in Wall Season 4. Here, War Eternal. You can buy this one with 200 gems and start on the hard way of getting the Sky Scale. But it's hard, I tell you. I already have 200, you can buy it right now then. But I'll tell you, this is the hard way. The easy way is buying Secrets of the Obscure expansion. But even this is not that hard. Like, it's not gonna take you years or like months. It's just like to have some limitations, some time-gated stuff. A little bit tricky, but it's not that bad. Really, people saying that it's so bad, but no, it's not that bad. It'll take you probably a week to get it, or like less even. Okay, we finished this. We move on. There's a skin giveaway, guys. If you wanna participate, it's on Twitch. And for YouTube people, come on Twitch. There are Twitch drops today. There's not many of you anyway. But yeah, there's Twitch drops today. Yes, War Eternal, yeah. The last one in Live in Wall Season 4. But you just started the game, K24s. I don't recommend you wasting your gems on that right now. You aren't gonna reach there this early anyway. Aren't charged quartz crystals used for buying the sky scale food? You know, you're not gonna buy it, you create it. You need to craft it. It's not... You don't buy it, you create it yourself. But yeah, you need the charged quartz one. Ah, you have level 80 already? Oh, that's good. You can like start working on it right now. Also, like that map in particular, is one of the best maps to make gold in the entire game. The Dragonfall. Dragonfall maps is really good for making gold farming.
Chilled to the bone.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the prime. Omen IRL. So there's gonna be a gem codes giveaways. And yeah, you get better chances by sub at the channel with your prime. Or a normal sub. The only time I play Chronomancer is just sparking it in a spot and logging into it every day. That's it. Or maybe when I do hero trains, hero point trains. I didn't know that agents also played MMO in their spare time. What do you mean? Are you talking about Reaper? Oh. Are you talking about Omen? Omen is a streamer too? Ah, there's a character called Omen in Valorant. Ah, I see, I see. I don't use my boost, thanks you. Yeah, I don't recommend using boosts. It's a waste. You need to like learn the class first before boosting anything. My PC is 7 years old and can't handle a damn thing anymore. Same, my PC like is freezing a lot these days. Also, this is a bad time to upgrade for a new PC. The RAM parts, like the RAM cards are really expensive right now. Because of AI, fucking AI. AI is destroying everything, man. Hello, sir. I'm struggling to find a build, clear all the story content. I'm not an experienced player and don't have access to all things in game like OP relics. So I'm looking for something strong and not so hard to play. Any suggestion, please? My latest lifesteal Reaper build. That's what you should. That's what you should go. It uses like a relic that you can buy from trading posts. And it's very strong. You can solo basically anything in open world. As long as it's not like raid content or anything, you can solo anything. Hold on, I'll give you the link. But you should be able to find it. Like it's the lifesteal build I posted like last week. Which I have been using all the time. There you go, Lord Creepus. That's the link for the video. You can check it out. And if you're a new player, I posted an exotic gear build in the same video. You're gonna find like exotic gear there. So if you only have exotic gear, you can still use the build. You don't need like ascended. So you can check it out. I'm on Twitch now. Welcome. Welcome, Betty Boo. Okay. Okay, I'll give away the skin right now. Then I'll make another giveaway. Or I'll give you guys 1 minute to participate. For people that didn't participate in the skin giveaway, participate right now. We have 1 minute.
Your soul is mine.
A lot of you didn't participate.
Your soul is mine. Your soul is mine. Chilled to the bone.
Oh, thank you.
Chilled to the bone.
Hell yeah. I love hearing those Reaper shouts all the time. Sub onto the channel, gonna give you 2 tickets, guys, so it's gonna help you out get some gems later, maybe.
Look at this.
Double chances of winning. Also, I need to remind everyone, don't forget to participate in Guild Wars 2 efficiency giveaway. There's like giveaways every day, so remember to participate there every day. Also, there's another website that isn't Guild Wars 2 efficiency, which is called, I think, Simple Farming. Guild Wars 2 Simple Farming. Is it this? It's a new website. Does anyone know the new website for Guild Wars 2? It's a really new one. It have giveaways there too. True Farming. Here's the link, guys. There's giveaways there too, aside from Guild Wars 2 efficiency. Yeah, True Farming. Yeah, here it is. Go participate there. They have giveaways too, same as Guild Wars 2 efficiency. I need a guild in game. Well, right now I'm recruiting K2Fars, but as long as you have a necromancer in your account. That's my only requirement, and I'm never gonna change it. We have like a Mesmer main in my guild that complains about everything all the time. But yeah, he have a necro in his account, so I forgive him. Looking at you, Phyrexian God. I'm a Reaper man? Yeah, then you're welcome. You can apply in Discord. You can type !! Discord and the link gonna come to you. I love you too. Okay, I'll give someone his skin. Hold on. Okay, and the winner goes to... Soranian. Sheesh. Let's go. Give me your in-game name. These are like normal giveaways, guys. So don't worry. the real deal is soon. I have a Necro and I don't play her. Why? Why we don't play? Necro is cool. Sora, give me your in-game name. Iranian 8625. Okay, I got you. Just let me buy something from here. There is full. Necro didn't speak to you? What do you mean speak to you? What's gonna tell you? Like Necro speaks Portuguese and like Elemental speaks English? What do you mean, man? I'm in the Discord? Okay, that's good. Link your there's like a section where you can apply to the guild. You can go there. I think I overplayed Necro over 10 years. I'm kinda bored with it. Ah. You got burned out. Got burned out. Did you guys know you can change the skin of a mining pick? Did you know that? From the wardrobe. I can choose this fairy one. There you go. What? It teleport me back on myself. You don't have to type drops to get it. You'll get it eventually. And don't have to type anything. But you can participate in the giveaways. I'll start another skin giveaway after giving Sora his skin. Like in the dual sword Condi Paragon at the moment and dual sword spear Power Mirage. Nice. If you are a magical ranger, the fairy is perfect for you. I got the Reaper build, use greatsword. I hope to find some strong build using this two-handed sword. You don't have to use a greatsword. If you don't like greatsword, you cannot not use it. What do you prefer? You can use like. By the way, look, guys, these skins I got yesterday from the Black Lion trading like chests. I got the greatsword and I got this shoulder item that have like this aura around me, this like these feathery stuff, and I got the pants. The robotic pants. Yeah, it was like a nice day yesterday. I got some really nice stuff. Oh, you like it? Yeah, that's good. Greatsword is kinda like one of the best like necro weapons right now. And you can use it on any build that is power. Any build that uses power, will have like greatsword on it. And in my opinion, it's the best designed weapon in the game. Reaper's greatsword. Look at this cool greatsword, guys. I got from the yesterday's chest opening. But I still prefer my Twilight, of course. But that's nice to have. It looks like a Necromancer greatsword. Is it expensive to craft the Dark Legendary greatsword? You mean Twilight? Twilight's kinda cheaper right now. Twilight's oh, it got back to 2,000. Oh, good to see.
Your soul is mine.
Sometimes it's put in the Wizard's Vault kit here. But if you are gonna craft it normally, the normal way, do not craft the precursor. If you're gonna craft Twilight, do not craft the precursor, just buy it from Trading Post. So Dusk will take 300 gold to craft. If you're gonna craft Dusk, it's gonna take you 300 gold. But if you buy it from Trading Post, it's 137 gold. It's cheaper to buy it from Trading Post than crafting it, the precursor. And the rest are just materials and the map exploration. You do 100% Central Tyria maps. 100%. And of course get the Gift of Battle. And right now is a good time to get Gift of Battle, since we have the World vs. World reward track progress stuff. The buff. I think I'm gonna play World vs. World later on my alt account. Is that a mini rocks? Yes. Yes, it is. I forgot to change my Raven, yeah. Have you checked out the Grinth VOE skin for Greatsword from Spark and Stone weapons in event? Pity it's Snow Diamonds. Grinth's VOE skin for Greatsword from Spark and Stone weapons. Spark and Stone? Where is Spark and Stone? Is that an NPC? You mean from Wintersday? Divinity's Reach? Okay, I'll check it out now. Hold on. I need to send Sora one of these skins. Sora, what should I send you? Greatsword skin, or mace skin, or torch skin, or shield skin? What do you prefer? They are close to price, so don't worry about gold. Okay, I'll send you Greatsword. And that's how it looks. And have this shiny look. Sora.
Your soul is mine.
By the way, did you guys watch the ArenaNet documentary? I am gonna like watch it, by the way. If you wanna chill and watch it with me while getting your drops. By the way, the drops gonna start in 8 minutes. The new drops gonna start in 8 minutes. Okay, there you go, Sora. There you go, nice. what kind of mic do you have? Not an expensive one. I think this was $50 from Amazon. And I forgot the name. I'll look for it and send it to you if you want. Hold on. I'll give you the name. Hold on. What's the name of my mic? Yeah, I can find it in my options. It's Fifine. Fifine. Okay, Fifine mic. I'm gonna see if I can find the same one from Amazon. And it came with its own support. It came with its own support. It's even cheaper. It's $44 right now. And you think you can find like a better one, like a better price, like a lower price. So it comes with the support, and it's nice. And yeah, I've been using it for a while now. Be fine. Avec. This like link is so so big. Like, okay, I'll post the name. That's what like Amazon says. I think if you copy paste that. Do we have some new players here? Who's a new player? Show yourself. Divinity, Crown Pavilion, Waypoint, down the stairs, and vendors on the right to check out the Grey Sword skin. Okay, I will. Kaito and Lord. Okay. Do you guys need do you guys need bags? I can craft some 18 slot bags for you. If you have less than 18 slot bags, let me know and how much. And send me your in-game name. If you have less than 18 slot bags, let me know. You have 115 and 118. And do you have the 24 slot bag you got for free from link in your from subscribing to the Guild Wars 2 website, like newsletter? Do you have that? Make sure to get it. It's a free one, free 24 slot bag. All you have to do is like subscribe to the newsletter and the website. That's it. You get like a 24 slot bag. Okay. So you don't need Lord. What about you, Gobson? You need like bags. Also, there's a skin giveaway going on right now, guys. Okay. If one of you need, let me know. Okay. So I send you one bag. Kaito. to replace the 15 one. Betty Boo, are you like a new player? You need my name in game? Yes, I need your in-game name. Did the drop start? It's gonna start in 1 minute. It's gonna start in 1 minute. What's your name in game, Kaito? Okay, Betty Boo, I'll send you two. Betty Boo, is that it? No, there's no Betty Boo. Gray? Ah, that's you. This is you, Gray? Okay. By the way, guys, I'm gonna start a gem code giveaway after this skin giveaway. Make sure to be here. And we're gonna watch the new documentary together. You're welcome, man. What about you, Kaito? Naming's game, Yennefer Kaito. So a mix of Witcher 3 and Hunter x Hunter. Is that where your name is? From Hunter x Hunter? Because I know Kaito from there. Oh, you need one bag? There you go. Okay, let's change back my Shadow Raven. Miniature. Wouldn't it be cooler if this was in black? Maybe Abyssal Sea? No. It is already in Abyssal Sea. And Shadow Abyss is gonna be gray. Oh. It's gonna be gray in Shadow Abyss. Hello, Huntress, how are you? Drops. Drops still not showing. I think they literally just started. I think they just started right now. Let me check them out. Let me check out the drops. You are really a good Fashion, thank you. I got them yesterday from Black Line Chest. Where are they? Where's the Guild Wars 2? Drops. I think I'm gonna have to wait more for the drops. Yeah. Keep an eye for them. What's going on? Even my game crashed today and yesterday. Our games keep crashing.
Your soul is mine.
Is it from Guild Wars 2? Think the drops is in an hour? They usually at this time. They usually make them at this time. No, they usually make them at this time. Which is 9 PM at their time, like the server time. They are in an hour? Okay, we'll wait then. I'm gonna have to wait for them. Dun-dun-dun. Should I craft winter presents? How many items that are only craftable during the festival? Presents. Okay, 50 Mystic Coins. 50 Mystic Coins. 50 Rune of Snowball. Oh my god. Is that expensive or what? Rune, oh my god, that is expensive. Oof. They are in daylight saving right now. What does that mean? Okay, I'm gonna check the skin you told me about earlier. What is it? The Grinth something something. Grinth, the greatsword? You said it's down the stairs.
Obey the law and we'll have no problems.
Grinth VOE.
Stay calm.
To the right? Okay. Here?
My time is precious. Take care of yourself.
Which one? Weapon guy. What's his name? What's his name? Charity Corpse. There's Charity Corpse. Is it? Wintersday gift. Wintersday rewards. Spark and Stone. Isn't this the recipe guy? Here is weapons. Yeah, weapons. Grinth's bow. Here is Grinth's bow. Ooh. Grinth. Greatsword. Ooh, looks nice for Reaper.
Soul is mine.
Dwayne's promise. So like their like skins inspired by the human gods. Isn't there's no Balthazar one? This is so much confusion. I found the whole idea of daylight saving not good. What does that even mean? Like, I don't even know what's that. What's daylight saving mode?
Take care of yourself.
Are they like sloths or what? My destiny is to play Reaper. Yep. You know it.
Your soul is mine.
Spar, Kentha. They just move 1 hour. Ah! Yeah, I know that isn't. My country doesn't use that. My country doesn't use that system. Where do you live? Where do you live, Amen?
Your soul is mine.
Your name sounds Arabic, by the way. Ah, India. Okay, okay. Thought you're Arabic. Because your name, Aman, means safety in Arabic. Oh, it's a very common name? Yeah, here too. Here in my country, it's very common name too.
Ready for more. I don't have enough energy. That's valuable.
Don't sleep on this map, by the way, guys. You can make a decent gold from here. Just farming these chunks of pure jade. You can farm 60 of them. It's gonna be around 2 gold in like 5 minutes. Hi, big fan from here, from Brazil. Welcome, man.
Your soul is mine.
Don't forget to come to Twitch if you are on YouTube and participate in the giveaways. There's gonna be giveaways, and there's a giveaway right now for a skin. I'm gonna start a gem code giveaway soon. Is this the Reaper spec? Yes, it is. It's the Reaper. Killing people with a big ass scythe.
Your soul is mine.
It means one who loves peace, but I'm so you're the opposite of your name. Jade Max or Inquest. Okay. There is peace in chaos. Master Amaterasu. Master Amaterasu. Isn't Amaterasu like a Japanese god? I played you in Smite, Amaterasu. I played you in Smite. Well, no one told him to craft whole 32 slot bags. He crafted 32 slot bags a few weeks ago. Or last week, I think. Now he's poor. Ah, you mean you mean Amaterasu in Smite? Really? That's where your name came from? Guess who I main? Who I mained back when I played. It's so easy. Wait, isn't Amaterasu that guy that throws tornadoes? Isn't Amaterasu that guy that throws tornadoes? Like Yasuo? That's not Amaterasu? Or that's another name. Is that Susano?
Your soul is mine.
Ah, that's it. That's her brother. What's his name? Ah, Susano, yeah, I was right. Susano. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably it, yeah. Yeah, Susano. I miss Smite, man. I miss Smite. Miss playing Smite. I should get back and play some games there. I used to play that clock guy that shoots portals and walls. It was really fun to play. Also played a lot of yes, that was my main Thanatos. Yes, the scythe guy. Yeah, I used to play that a lot. Thanatos. Also loved his ultimate. Ultimate is really cool. Like he flies in the air and he drops on a direction. Did the giveaway end? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna like put the giveaway again for people that didn't participate. Make sure to participate. If you didn't participate in the giveaway, participate right now. I'll give you some time for people that just came. Also, for people watching from YouTube, there's gonna be Twitch drops, so might want to hang out here. Also, you can only participate in the giveaways on Twitch. Oh, not bad. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Awesome. Let's go kill some inquest. I found my new favorite spot to kill inquest for weekly. The new expansion. I'm gonna do a gym code giveaway after this one, so you can increase your chances of winning by using your prime on the channel. Just so you know.
Your soul is mine.
So what was the biggest nerfed spec in the new expansion? The new patch. What got nerfed the most? Ritualist in PvE? Oh, that doesn't matter. We got Reaper. Reaper haven't received a nerf in 1 year, because it's very balanced. Like, Reaper is very balanced. How can participate in the giveaway? Make sure you're on Twitch, follow the channel, and type !! Giveaway. That's how you participate. Every time I'll announce that there's a giveaway, also you can read the chat. You'll find that there's a giveaway. And participate. You get a ticket if you're a follower, and you get 2 tickets if you're a follower and a subscriber. I was missing my Reaper. Rituals is good, but Reaper is Reaper. Yes. We... Question for fractals CMs: do you run greatsword dagger sword or greatsword spear? It's better to run greatsword spear because like the second skill of spear can be resetted for a high amount of damage. So if you use your second skill, then you use your fourth skill again twice, your second skill gonna reset and it can deal a lot of damage. That's the rotation for spear. You use your second skill, then you use your fourth skill twice. Also, I prefer dagger focus. I think focus deals more damage than offhand sword. Have you got the 2 4-hour item running by watching? Yes, you can get that by watching me. You can get the Twitch drops by watching here. What's the fastest way to get XP for Soto? Probably run rifts. Either run rift solo or like boost in your character, and this is a really good way for this method. This is a really good way for this method. You pop all the XP boosters in the game on your character. All the XP boosters available. All the XP boosters available. The experience booster, the one that you get from the weekly, food, XP food. I think I have it here. Was the XP food? It's called... yeah, here it is. The Soul Pass series. It gives you 15% experience from kills. And there's another enhancement that gives you 15% experience from kills too. And you get the point. You pop all the experience stuff. And there's like experience buff you get from Soto, from an NPC, you buy it. There's like experience buff from End of Dragons too, but it isn't a big deal. Also, don't forget the XP enrichment, the experience enrichment, and the amulet. And you're gonna have like a huge amount of experience percentage from killing. Then you go around the map and killing mobs, preferably yellow mobs. You're gonna get around 13 to 15k per mob. 13 to 15k XP per mob. You're gonna level up so quickly. That's how I got all my masteries so quickly, without having to do like rifts or events or anything. Did you get bored always playing Reaper? No. Because it's fun. But I get bored playing any other class. When I swap from Reaper, I get bored. By the way, how did you become a salad? What do you mean? Salut, yo, Twisted Minds, how are you? Damn, it's been a long time. Who is this hammer on your stream? What is... That's to hit me. You don't wanna bonk me? Or probably that's me hinting that there's gonna be a hammer for Necromancer. You never know. Why did you choose the Salad, aka Sylvari? I chose it because of the voice. The voice actor for the Sylvari is the best commander in the entire game. The best male commander voice in the entire game. It was so cool. My second reason is they look like dark elves. I love dark elves in all games. And they look like Asmodeans from Ion, the game I used to play. Third reason is they glow at night. Their hair and some of their body parts glow at night, which is good for fashion. Fourth reason is they have the best story line in Heart of Thorns. Heart of Thorns story, which is one of the best stories in the game, is very different on Sylvari than the other races. It's a total different experience. When you play Sylvari, it's a total different experience than playing another race. The NPC is gonna be scared of you, thinking you are Mordrum. Even your ally is gonna treat you differently. And sometimes when Mordrum is talking, you're gonna get a headache. Your screen gonna flash, and you're gonna be darkness on your screen. So it's very good for roleplay, you know? A lot of reasons. I was gonna make a boss, got 130 gold in, and finished Precursor, realized I need to gather 45 more mastery points. A lot of XP, need to unlock them. Yeah, the voice talks randomly, yeah. Just like you if you play Norn and Genthyballs, interesting to know. Yes, exactly. Am I getting progress for the Inquest Weekly? Yes, I am. So yeah, as I said earlier, level death. This is a really nice time to level up using this method. The experience method I told you about, because we have an experience booster right now. The new hero jumpstart. Extra 50% XP. I have 14 points. Let's see if I can wrap up my XP too. XP gain. Do that. And we use our gobblers. Candy corn. Lot of gobbler. We use the snowflake gobbler, which you can get right now from the trading post, by the way. Don't sleep on this, guys. This is really OP. Snowflake gobbler blessing. 25% experience from kills. 25% gold from kills. And 25% reward track gain in PvP and walled with wall. This is really OP. One of the best items in the game. You can get it right now. And by the way, if you have the Zytaffy one, do not get this one. If you have the Zytaffy, do not get this one because they are the same buff. So make sure not to forget that. they have other boosters here. Yes, I have the celebration booster and the Black Lion booster. I'm gonna put my character.
Your soul is mine.
Now they different dialogues and Jesse walls with other races. So if I have the candy corn gobbler, do I need this one? You mean if you have the Zytaffy gobbler? Ah, the candy corn? No, they are not the same gobbler. No. Yes, you need it. If you have the candy corn, yes, you're gonna need this. But if you have the Zytaffy, you don't need the Wintersday one. The Zytaffy and the Wintersday gobbler are the same gobbler. The same, like, buff. But the candy corn one is a different one. I think your last Snicker open world build from is still irrelevant right now. 3011. Yes, it is. Yes, it is there. I'm using it right now, literally. I'm using it right now.
I'm out of endurance.
We die. Silvari, did you watch the documentary Google Was? I'm gonna watch it right now together. We're gonna watch it together. And during the documentary, I'm gonna host a gem code giveaway. What's that weapon skin? I'm going to need that. This is the necrotic greatsword skin. I got it yesterday from a Black Lion chest, but it's 117 gold on the trading post. So I got like an expensive skin from Black Lion chest. But I opened 50, like I opened 50 Black Lion chest. And I got some cool stuff, like the shoulder skin I have right now. This one, the green stuff coming out of me. These, like, I got from the Black Lion chest too, from a random wardrobe unlock. I also got a really cool outfit. Hold on, I'll show it to you right now. I got this cool outfit too. What is it? Not the Bram. Is it this one? Yes, I got this one. I got this outfit too. It looks like a zombie warrior. Yeah, I got a lot. Like, I didn't get like expensive stuff from the Black Lion chests themselves, but I got a lot of cool stuff from the random unlocks, random wardrobe unlocks. Oh, really? I need to check it out on Asura. Right now, I am killing Asura. I am killing Inquest for the weekly. Having all the Chaos skin, you have them all? They are expensive. Did you buy them back when they first dropped? Damn, 1,500 for this spear skin. Imagine getting this from a vintage Black Lion chest. It would be so cool getting this from the vintage Black Lion chest. There are some pointers for Reaper. Always start with your big cooldown skills to activate Relic of Fireworks. Remember that Gravedigger is a whirl combo and you can use it with Nightfall. For example, if I do this and I whirl, it's gonna do Leashing Bolts. Remember also your combos for your Shroud. For example, if I put this Executioner Scythe down on the floor and I use the second skill, Death Charge, it's gonna give me a Frost Aura that have 10% damage reduction. Also, you can mix your Nightfall with your fourth skill on Shroud. You can even have the Dark Aura from Nightfall 2. Okay, Nightfall. Then Reaper Shroud, then second. You're gonna have this Dark Aura. It's gonna give you lifesteal. And don't forget your Infuse and Terror skill, Shroud. It gives you 66% damage reduction. Your third skill on Shroud, 66 damage reduction, which makes you really tanky for like 3 seconds. And after it explodes and deals some damage, and it fears. Did the drop start, guys, or then you start in 15 minutes? Converse of Fractal. Lore Claw expands jumping puzzle. Claw of Jormag. I think in 15 minutes. Okay, that's good. Damn. This outfit looks so creepy, man.
Your soul is mine. Your soul is mine.
Okay, the giveaway is over. I'll give someone their skin. Then I'm gonna start the gem code giveaway. Okay, let's see who won. Who won. Pick a winner. Huntress! Let's go. Huntress is still here. Exclamation point giveaway is all you need to enter. Yes, Crab. Hunters are still here. Yup. Give me your in-game name. And tell me what skin you should get. I got Mace, Greatsword, Torch, and Shield, which is the Megumi Shield. Which one you want? Yellow, Survivor Reaper, Hero. Zarima. I'm on you, is that okay? Yeah, I'm in you too. Also, doesn't matter. I can send you mail even if you are in an A.
Your soul is mine.
Crimson Crown. Crimson. No, I didn't find you. Give me your in-game name. Give me the whole in-game name with the code. I got Great Sword, Torch, Mace, and Shield. Shield. Also Axe, chained axe. Which I don't recommend because it's cheaper than the others right now. Oh, it's the same. It's close to the others. Give me the numbers, yes. Go to your LFG and give me the code. Give me this code. I couldn't get. Crimson Crown, point. Something. Huntress, where are you? I'm waiting for you to start the next giveaway. Okay, Crimson Crown. Or what? No, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Like, go to your LFG, go here, contacts and LFG, and give me whatever this says next to your online and offline thingy. Give me the whole package so I can send you a mail. There's a space between Crimson Crown. Oh, I see. Just give it to me so I can copy paste it. That's all I need. Give it to me so I can copy paste it.
I feel furious. Safe from
Okay, let's try again. Okay, I found you. I found you. There you go. And you could have gave me Kiki Starborn, by the way. I could have found you with Kiki Starborn. Which one I should give you? Which one I should give you? How can I get any wings? I need one. You need the statue store, Kaito. You need to start farming Black Lion keys. You need to start farming Black Lion keys. And when you open Black Lion chests using keys, you're gonna get these Black Lion statuettes. You just doing weapons? Yes, I only have weapons. You can farm a key every week. I have a guide on that on the channel. Just type key farm, Black Lion key farm. You'll find the video. Then you, whenever you open a Black Lion chest, you're gonna get these statuettes. And you can go to the 4th tab. You're gonna find 3 wings here. One of them is the vermilion wing that I always use on my character. Okay, great sword. There you go. Have you thought about restarting the guild reap? Restarting? We aren't dead yet. But we deleted a lot of like inactive players. But I'm trying to recruit again for active players.
Your soul is mine.
Yeah, like we deleted, like we made an announcement on Discord that our people who aren't active or don't show themselves gonna be deleted. And we basically deleted over 100 people because people just joined the guild and logged off. That's it. Yeah, of course, Kaito. You applied on Discord. You linked your API key to the Discord. That's like, yeah, join the Discord and link your API key to, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start a gem code giveaway, guys. I'm gonna start a gem code giveaway. Make sure to follow the Twitch channel. And if you aren't a subscriber, this is the best time for you to subscribe because it gives you 2 tickets to participate in the giveaway. And I'm gonna watch the new documentary. And yeah, these codes are sponsored by ArenaNet themselves. I'm gonna do a gem code giveaway, then I'm gonna do a community chest giveaway. There you go. Start giveaway. Standalone or Steam. If you are a Steam user, I can send you gold. I can claim the code and send you gold instead. So everyone is welcome to participate in the giveaway. Everyone is welcome. Even if you are a Steam user, doesn't matter. Make sure to be on Twitch. Twitch drops gonna start in 5 minutes. Twitch drops gonna start in 5 minutes, guys. And we're gonna watch the documentary together while the giveaway is done. Dude, what's wrong? What is it, Huntress? I said thanks for the skin. Ah, you're welcome. I was busy talking to chat, man. Woman. There's like a thousand chats. How can I see you? There's people spamming giveaway. I can't see everything. Okay, let's watch the documentary together. I mean, I'm like kinda interested in seeing it. Hi, where do you get all these shiny things around your character? Those are like skins from gem store, from achievements, from a lot of stuff. Yeah. Okay, guys, participate in the giveaway while we watch the documentary. There's a gem code giveaway going on right now on Twitch. You can raise your chances by subbing to the channel with your Prime. So yeah, make sure to do that.
As a studio, I'm glad we're here after 20 years.
People say, how do you work somewhere for 20 years? Well, in the game business, you are lucky enough to work at a studio that still exists after 25. And that's rare and a wonderful thing. And that just comes back to the DNA of the studio.
There's this secret little culture that I think has just never left ArenaNet.
We respect our players immensely. Like anything, any decision we're making, it's players first, right? Like make sure that we're doing right by them.
A huge part of what makes ArenaNet unique is when we start out to build a brand new game from scratch, and this process was used to make Guild Wars 1, it's used to make Guild Wars 2. We'll use it for any game we ever make in the future. The idea is when we look at what are the player problems in the industry, what are the frustrations in the genre that players have, what are the opportunity spaces where there are things that we could solve for, that if we could solve those complex problems, that players would feel like games were more approachable, the genre was a better genre to play in.
Really believe that the game is a reflection of our culture.
Building a place where everyone is welcome.
Because we do have a fantastic community.
That just deepens our stories.
I really love the experience to be able to work on a game like this.
We're thrilled you're here. Come on.
"20 years, let's go."
Backstory of ArenaNet, yeah. So back in 2000, the three original founders of ArenaNet, Jeff, Pat, and Mo, left Blizzard, and they're often credited as the creators of BattleNet for Blizzard, which is a really big deal for those of us who grew up in the 90s or the 2000s, or even still today. BattleNet's still a big deal, and they wanted to form a new company based on the things that inspired by a lot of what they loved about Blizzard and the things that they wanted to create out of an entirely new game studio. So they started off, I believe, in Pat's living room, and then eventually ended up in Mo's living room, and then eventually they ended up getting a location that became the first spot that the studio was built out from. And now, 2 locations later, we're in this amazing location today.
The founders all came from an engineering and design background. And so they did some amazing things with pipelines and streaming and the technology, the foundation.
Imagine creating one of the best MMORPGs in the genre in your friend's basement.
Of the engine that Guild Wars was built on.
So I got started in 2003. ArenaNet was kind of an unknown then still. We hadn't, shipped Guild Wars yet. But I knew the pedigree of the three founders. They all had great reputations, been at Blizzard, and so there was a lot of that DNA that they wanted to bring up here and start this studio.
If you go back to all the way to the beginning and the roots of when Guild Wars 1 was created, the #1 player problem back in the early 2000s that was identified was, why do people have to pay a subscription fee to play these giant online MMO games with their friends? And so everything about Guild Wars 1 was created with the idea of solving for an online game that we could run without having to charge a monthly subscription fee, which was, especially at the time, they were expensive. It's a big limiting factor to get people in to play your game. And so Guild Wars 1 was built from the ground up with every single piece of the game taken into account of how to operate it incredibly inexpensively.
So when I was still contracting on audio, I met with a couple of the founders, Jeremy and I, and we were talking about integrating the music and then talking about all the fancy stuff you could do with audio. One of the founders said, no, we're not doing that. Like, what do you mean? This game's gonna be awesome, it should have awesome audio. It is going to have awesome audio. We have a good, solid audio system, and we've hired people that are gonna make great sounds, but all that stuff you wanna do, we don't need to do, because that's not what this game is about. This game is about multiplayer online play, cooperative play. To me, that was huge. That was where someone said, yes, we're doing this, but we're not doing this.
So everything about the way that our servers worked, the way that we pass data across the internet, we kind of invented the microservices model that is so common today with AWS and all these other shared services, and built it at ArenaNet before it really was a common thing anywhere else with distributed networking. We had a physics simulation that was incredibly inexpensive. Those of us on the design team spent a huge amount of our time evaluating exact rules of when creatures woke up in the world and when they went to sleep. All of these things to reduce the overhead of running a giant online game, to solve the core player problem of creating an online game that we could just sell and not have to charge a subscription fee for.
There was only about 20 of us at the time at the start of the studio, so everybody had to wear a lot of different hats.
For many years, I was volunteering for whatever needed to get done. So I took the screenshots that were on the back of like the boxes for prophecies.
Make sure to be a follower of the channel to participate in the gem code giveaway, guys. Also, if you want to increase your chances, you can always sub using your Prime.
And factions, I made trailers.
I was a 3D artist at the time, and so I got my start doing a lot of odd jobs initially. First two major roles at the studio was one to design the company logo and the Guild Wars logo, and then the other one was to develop sort of initial concepts for what our UI for Guild Wars was going to be.
Before I came to work here, one of the things that had me most excited when I read about the Guild Wars franchise was the idea that this is a studio that was willing to take their game very early in development and just put it out there for as much feedback as possible. There's a moment where a few years before launch, they took Guild Wars to E3, they put it on the show floor, and they turned the game on online so that anyone globally could play the game online at the same time in alpha form with the people on the show floor at E3. And that was unheard of. There had never been anything done like that before.
And we all went down to Los Angeles and we hit the convention floor. This was our chance to kind of make a mark of like, this is our game. A lot of people hadn't heard of it yet. I mean, that was just an electric moment of that first sense of like, people like what we're doing.
Just the amount of interest, the amount of passion, the amount that we saw our community grow kind of overnight just by letting people play the game. I don't know about the higher ups, but like me personally at that point, I was like, oh yeah, we got something here.
There were so many golden moments from that show.
There was a brief period of time where actually Guild Wars Live at E3 was like the 5th largest online game in the world when it was just a demo.
At the very end of the event, ended up having a party in like the main town. It was Ascalon City at the time. I was actually the video recorder at the time, so I was sitting there doing fly-throughs of the crowds and just watching them do like conga lines and stuff like that. And just seeing all of the hype, like seeing all the...
Was any of you here during this party?
Players being like, oh my god, I'm so sad this is getting shut down, I can't wait for it to come out. Like, it was it was a moment.
One of our core tenets, and this has been part of Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2, was to make something that was artisanal, handcrafted, and to make something that didn't look computer generated. That when you're looking at a frame, that you're looking at a piece of art versus like, oh, a CG experiment. Like, how far can we push this?
So for Guild Wars, the original Guild Wars, there's a whimsy to it that I don't see in a lot of games.
We're not trying to be super grungy or serious all the time.
You know, the art style, it's not just an art style, it's a art concept.
But I enjoy the push at ArenaNet to like push forms a little bit bigger, to exaggerate things a little bit more, to work more in that stylized realm.
In some of the maps, like they're the big icebergs that look like ships. You know, that's what I mean about it's more of an art concept than an art style. You're like, mixes stuff together in ways that's recognizable but fresh.
It's a weird IP in some ways, right? Because it has, bits of fantasy, it has bits of sci-fi, it's dragons, but it's also jade golems and floating cube
Thank you, Sparrow, for the sub.
A little bit of cyberpunk over here, but a little bit, medieval over here. It's a really vast world.
One of the big things as we were continuing to move forward was that we didn't want technology to be in itself what we're going to hang our hat on. You don't look at Mario Brothers and say, oh, that looks lesser than. It is what it is, and it's 100% correct for what it is. It's not trying to do different things. It's not trying to do mocap,
How you can use it is by just like clicking it, and you'll have the recipe. Then when you are in your homestead, if you have a homestead, you can create a decoration and put it in your home. That's how it works.
And all of these technological advancements, it's just going, they're pixels, they're colored pixels, and it's fun and it works.
At the beginning, when I first joined the company, Guild Wars 1 was kind of an experiment. Like, we were trying to figure out how to create storied missions and campaigns that could be experienced in any order and allow players to kind of take these characters, go on these fantastical journeys, all through the lens of a skill capping system where the skill builds and customization was all part of it.
So some of the unique things that brought people to the Guild Wars franchise, especially early on, that separated it from the other games in the MMO space, was our focus on what we call horizontal progression. The idea being that you could level your character up to max level very, very quickly. Guild Wars 1 only had 20 levels in it. And so in a matter of a couple of days, a week, you could get your character up to max level.
When I first started here, Guild Wars 1 was quite a bit smaller. What we call explorable zones between the actual missions, they weren't in yet. Originally, we assumed that PvE would be sort of a staging ground for people to learn the core mechanics of the game, and then eventually they would shift over to the PvP side of the game. And we actually found throughout the development that players really gravitated towards the sort of PvE side of Guild Wars 1. We thought it was going to be more like you do the PvE area to learn the functionality of the game, and then you shift over to PvP. But it turns out that people really just wanted more of that PvE experience. So we added the explorable zones, which, God, when I think about it, it probably tripled the amount of like playable space there was on the PvE side, because that was the bulk of the play space.
Back in 2007, my husband actually started playing first, and I was just reading a book on the couch. I glanced up and saw this beautiful, like, pastoral landscape on his computer screen and had this moment of, what's that? It was the...
Is this Ruby from the forums?
The original Guild Wars. It was pre-searing, which is the tutorial
I think this is Ruby
area,
from the
basically,
forums.
if you're not familiar, and it was absolutely stunning. And I wanted to play too.
Pre-searing Ascalon, that got added pretty late. That was kind of an 11th hour addition. I think it made the game, honestly.
It was on that day that the Char discovered a way around the Great Wall.
The game originally started and you were in Ascalon and it was completely destroyed, and that's unfortunate to see this place that's all ruined, but by adding pre-searing and letting people get a glimpse of it pre-destruction, they got to see that loss. They're like, this place was beautiful, and look at it now. I mean, there's a lot of people to this day that still resent the Char race that we have in Guild Wars 2 as a playable race because of Ascalon, and that was like, what, 20 years ago?
Back when Guild Wars 1
Hey
first
Cobra,
shipped,
how are you doing?
we had
I'm doing
no
good.
idea what to do with the game after launch day. We were just hoping to ship and have it be successful.
Chars are always a menace. I love it. Well, after like hearing the Char lore, I used to hate Char. Then when I knew they're just defending their land, and that the humans are like the aliens, like they came from outer space and they invaded Char's homeland, yeah, I became loving Char. I love them right now. They're just defending their land. I'm better. I feel better right now. Like my mouth moves better. Doesn't hurt when I talk. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, Kaito, you need Janthier expansion or the new expansion Vision of Eternity to have a homestead. I hate Char on jumping puzzles. I haven't played Guild Wars 1. Yes, in Guild Wars lore, humans are aliens. They aren't from Tyria. Humans aren't from Tyria.
And so when all of these players poured into the game, and all of a sudden we had this giant audience, we all kind of looked at each other like, well, what do we do now? And so we spent a couple of months just having fun and inventing this place called Sorrow's Furnace, which was the first live update in the history of the Guild Wars franchise outside of holidays. And then we decided we really should have expansions in this game, because that, in a game with no subscription fee, we're gonna need expansions if we want to viably be able to pay to keep the business going. And we embarked on this absolutely crazy concept of every 6 months we were gonna ship expansions. And so we shipped Guild Wars Factions, and it wasn't just an expansion, we called them campaigns because they were full expansion and they had an entire standalone entry part of the game that made it so you didn't even need to own the base game. You could just buy Guild Wars Factions as a standalone game, play the entire game level 1 to 20 in Factions, and then play the rest of the game on top of that.
And so I just want to say, I think I'm more proud of this game than anything that I've ever worked on.
When we originally launched Guild Wars Factions, it was the first time that I had been in the studio and we were launching the game. And this was really early on as in my days as a QA tester here at the company. It was special for a number of reasons. One is that the studio made us feel like we were part of it. It wasn't like QA was some outsourced group that was there to, check their work, so to speak, or make sure that things were perfect. But we worked side by side with the developers and we were proving to them what in-house QA could do. Being able to sit side by side with all these people as the button was being pressed, as we were letting all the new players into the new campaign, was phenomenal. And it was nice to be able to spend some time playing with them in real time.
The game is running smooth as silk. The problems that we're working on this last day are tiny, tiny little problems, compared to any other release we've ever done. So,
That's why I say something different.
So let's give everyone here a hand for the great work they've done.
And we did that, and then 6 months later, we turned around and shipped another one of those called Guild Wars Nightfall.
Nightfall is officially launched. We're launching here a couple hours early. And so what we're going to do here is bring it up on the big screen TV so you can see. Now here's the trick. Nightfall doesn't go on sale until tomorrow. Okay? So the only people who are getting it at this point are, there are some stores that sold it before they were supposed to sell it. Some people have it at home. And then we started selling it online a couple hours ago. And we've had 2,000 people buy access keys online.
And we realized this is crazy. What are we doing? We can't build an entire new game every 6 months and keep repeating it. It was exhausting and really hard on the team. But also, if you think back on it, the idea of a massive
Yes, I am
like
gonna be here for a while.
Borderline unheard of in the history
Around
of the MMO
4
space, and
hours.
it's pretty incredible. We pulled it off.
No. We have to go up here to damage him, and then once he gets back, he falls and we damage his core, and then he stands back up, and we need to go back up that way.
I really love the mantra that we are game developers, but first and foremost, we're community developers, and we just do it the best way possible, which is through games. And so a lot of the pillars that we put in terms of the design philosophy was always trying to make it so you were excited about seeing other players, and how do we create that close-knit friendships, those collaborative experiences, because that's what transcends time. And so ultimately it was going to be the stories that players took away from the game, not necessarily the game itself.
I love Guild Wars a lot.
I mean, a lot. You know, I love Guild Wars 1 a lot. I played the Assassin class.
Well, thank you, Mighty.
Factions, and at the time, that was the most hated class because all the nerds were like, oh, Naruto, let's play Assassin, let's go. I just liked the class, okay? I thought it was a fun class, I was really into it, and I was unwilling to give up, so I was an Assassin main. Getting a group to want an assassin because it was just flooded at the time was nearly impossible in Guild Wars 1, especially right after factions. So I could not find a group to get through missions. So what I ended up having to do was become a leader and say, okay, anyone's welcome. You know, I'll be the leader, I'll form up this group to go into this mission. And at times we would sometimes have 4 assassins and they were like, there's no way we can do this. And I said, yes, there is, okay? I have this build, if you do this build, and if you try this build, right? We can do this. And they weren't sure. I said, no, we can do this. We try it, we succeed. And I did this multiple times with different groups of like oddball like setups of classes. And they were always impressed when we could finish at the end, and we could. When I reflect back on it, it was kind of the first time I got confidence in being a leader. It sounds silly, but like this game taught me what does it mean to be a leader, especially in hard times. Building a place
where everyone is welcome. That was the core element behind all the mechanics that we've designed, the story that we tell.
They know that they can come to our game and there's something to do, there's people to hang out with.
The fact that you can play with a stranger and they're not going to kill you on sight, but instead when you are in need of help, they can help you. We incentivize being a good human. You get XP for reviving a downed person. You can share the consumables you make with other people to help them get through a fight. There are like little things that we do in how we make the game function that incentivize better camaraderie.
Now he's dead. No, come on.
I've had interactions in the past on our social media channels where somebody who was new to the community did not really understand how something worked, and it wasn't that they were necessarily saying something hateful or negative, it was just indicating that they were new. So many times I could just sit back, I didn't need to do anything because our existing community would come in and help them and show them.
So Guild Wars 2 is the only MMORPG I ever interacted with people. That's what, like, it's the only MMORPG where like I made like friends or like people to talk to every day and like chat and map chat. In all of the other MMORPGs I played with, I literally played it like solo mode. Played it solo mode without like doing anything. I always play solo builds and not interact with anyone. It's insane, man. I used to be a solo MMO. Like, being an introvert, like since I'm an introvert, I used to like play solo all the time, the solo player. I still do, but I still interact with people. See them interact with map chat. I have like people I play with.
This is how it works here. We're thrilled you're here. Come on.
And remember, my friend, you never fight alone.
Right about then, we realized that the things we were trying to do with Guild Wars 1 wasn't going to be viable for us 10, 15 years later, for us to keep building on top of the franchise and growing the way that we wanted to. And we looked around and we were building a project then called Guild Wars Utopia.
Oh, that looks epic though.
We were always continuing to push the
I always wanted for them to bring
the
this
types of skills that we wanted into the game.
to Guild Wars 2.
And that's when we really started experimenting with what would a true new iteration of the franchise look like. And so when we were actually talking about Utopia originally as a kind of the fourth campaign, a lot of the ideas were, hey, I think we need to go back to the beginning. We need to restart some of this conversation. So it really was about always trying to find some innovative way to push forward, to find meaning in the design choices that we were making and not just putting things in for the sake of, here's a new bullet for the back of the box. And that was kind of the impetus of how we started focusing on Guild Wars 2.
And so a large chunk of the ideas for Utopia and the development for Utopia and the developers moved on to start building the concept for Guild Wars 2. And we stayed and built one more expansion, Guild Wars Eye of the North, which was very much designed to both close the story of Guild Wars 1, but also to be a setup for Guild Wars 2 that would release later.
And when we were building Eye of the North, we kind of knew
here's some of the stuff that we're gonna set the seeds for. These mountain ranges that you were like, if you squint, you would realize that this is a dragon.
At the time, we had a very mature game and mature community, and like they had a lot of tools and tricks in everything. They'd come up with all the perfect builds and everything like that. So it was actually really exciting to be able to be like, we could kind of take the gloves off now.
The initial pitch for Guild Wars 2, just like inside the studio, felt like the vision was so compelling.
We're under attack!
The first thing we would talk about in the meetings when they were like, here's what we're gonna do, was the open world nature of the game and open world events, and saying, we're not gonna do quests where you've got a character with an exclamation point over their head. There's just going to be centaurs attacking this farm, and you'll see the centaurs attacking, you'll be like, I'm gonna save those people.
This idea of, okay, we can build these dynamic zones, we can add like vertical jumping, which wasn't part of the original Guild Wars 1. And as we started exploring more and more of this, we just wanted to go, tear the engine down to those bare bones and then rebuild it up as kind of that next iteration.
So it is a drastically different game, but I do feel like the heart of Tyria really carried over. Like even the map design is a very good example where you go to certain areas of maps and it's like, yeah, this is what I would expect that same place to look like 250 years later.
MMOs are definitely a challenge to work on and to create. You have to think about how do you tell a compelling story over 10 years. That's not an easy thing to do.
It is overwhelming working on an MMO all the time. There is no harder type of game that you can make in game development. It is the most complex with the most variables and the largest scope of games and the largest array of players who all want different experiences.
Putting on our storyteller's hat, okay, we're writing a story that's designed to
You can
take
always
a player
make like a
tens
new
or even
character.
hundreds of hours to complete.
Senior.
We want to give you a lot of side content.
Igor.
We want to make sure that we're giving you just enough but not too much. There's a lot of lore that we want to convey.
And the firstborn awakened.
So trying to figure out how to pace it, where you put it, are there different channels you put it in? This will be voiced, this will be a thing that you read when you click on it. This is optional, but this has to be done.
You get a lot of random things in your game that maybe make it less cohesive, but they all come from a particular dev that is very passionate about one thing, and finds an audience for that one thing, because it's an MMO, there's a very large audience.
So with Guild Wars 2, it was just like, okay, what do we have to work with? We went from characters being hand-painted textures that took about a week to full ZBrush models that took 6 or 7 weeks to create. And the detail and everything, it was more, but the time was more as well. So, okay, well, how do we plan around that?
And yet, I sense darkness approaching.
The first year that we took the playable demo for Guild Wars 2 to Gamescom in Germany. And it was really like the giant coming out party for Guild Wars 2 to the world. We did our huge announcement trailer. We brought the game to the show floor to let people play it for the first time. And the first morning before Gamescom opened, we were doing a rehearsal on the show floor.
I don't know this yet, 'cause I didn't watch this documentary before. But I hope they gather all the voice actors for the commanders together. It would be so cool to hear them talk at the same time. It'd be so cool.
And we had a bunch of dev commands turned on that made it so like enemies couldn't see us and we were invisible in the world and we were running around making sure the demo that was going to go okay. And there was a press outlet that we didn't know was there, and they recorded our screen and recorded all the footage. And they leaked the footage that night, and it was like this grainy, really crappy looking footage that showed the game in the worst possible light because we were using all these dev commands. All our characters were invisible, so all the enemies were just standing around in the world not doing anything. And everyone was freaking out. They're like, this game looks terrible, the AI is awful, what have they done? They've ruined the Guild Wars franchise. And we all saw that the first night, and we were heartbroken. What an awful way to start the convention where our game was going to get shown. And then the next day, the show floor opens, and everybody gets to come in and start playing the game for the first time.
Look,
and
guys,
show all
Iron.
the trailers and all the game.
Oh my god, my old MMORPG, my old game. It's in the background of Guild Wars 1. Damn. Iron was really big back then, until 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012. Iron was very, very big. It was like as famous as World of Warcraft even. Died so quickly later on.
gets to come in and start playing the game for the first time, and we show all the trailers and all the game footage for real with enemies actually reacting to players, and people lost their minds. And the line on the show floor was so long to play the game that they reached the point every day where they had to stop the line because the convention that I think was like 10 or 12 hours long each day, the line was longer than anyone would ever get to play the game.
The queues were maxed out because we did this like 30, 40-minute experience because we want to make sure people had a real chance.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna like give you some more minutes to participate in the gem code giveaway, and I'm gonna make another gem code giveaway. So make sure to participate. Why am I wasting my experience buff? Log out, man. How to enter? Just type exclamation point giveaway and I'll resume it right now. Type exclamation point giveaway right now. Hold on. Okay. Start working. Not working. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'll fix it. Yeah. Come on, guys. If you didn't participate in the gem code giveaway, do it right now. I'll do a community chest giveaway after, then another gem code giveaway. We have to give someone their gem code. Come on. Make sure you are on Twitch, and you can increase your chances by subbing to the Twitch channel using your Prime. If you are a subscriber, you're gonna get 2 tickets.
Chill to the bone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the Prime. Guaca. Modern. Got you, bro. Hell yeah. Nice. Thank you. It's gonna increase your chances of winning. Okay, last chance for the giveaway. Participate right now. Only 43 of you participated yet. Make sure to participate.
Your soul is mine.
Okay, I'll close entries right now. I'm gonna close entries right now. Hi, Sil. How are you today? I'm doing good. You're in time. Type exclamation point giveaway right now. You're in. Type exclamation point giveaway. I'm gonna close the giveaway right now. I'm doing good. Make sure to follow the channel. Yo, now you can do the Steampunk Plague Doctor. Yes, Steampunk Plague Doctor, yes. Exactly. Make sure to follow the channel and type again urine. Urine. What's your name, urine? Urine. Not urine. Oh, thank you. Urine. Yes. Dude, follow the channel. Come on. Do it right now. I'm gonna close the entries. What pants are those that give you the jade knee? Those are the new steampunk pants from the Blackline chest. I opened 50 Blackline chests yesterday. I'll post the video tomorrow if you want to check the results. And I got a couple of nice skins including that. And like those like feathers around my character too. Yes, 50. I bought them using the like 10 of them were free because of the event. The Nash Blade also like 30% off. They were 30% off, and I had a lot of gems, so why not? Yeah, they're good. They're good for content. Like opening Blackline chests are good for content always. I'm rich, you know. Okay, time for gem code giveaway. Close entries. Pick a winner. Jonah Fleur. Jonah Fleur. It's probably a French name. Fleur. Jonah Fleur, are you here? Jonah Fleur, Jonah Fleur, Jonah Fleur. Talk right now. Talk, 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 talk. Come on. Talk to me, my friend. Don't be AFK. Not like this. Not like this. John. Jonah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's pick another one. Reroll. Zarimaz. Oh, you won with 1. Hell yeah. Watch how my ancestors will help me with my luck. Hell yeah. Okay, I'll send you your code on Twitch. Send your code on Twitch. Okay, I'll whisper you your code right now. There you go, sent. Okay, I'm gonna open a community chest giveaway. This giveaway is over. Community chest giveaway. Community chests have a lot of nice cosmetics and stuff for your character and your whole account. So they are like as valuable as gem code. And you can only get them from streamers. Okay. Start giveaway. Nice. Participate. If you want more chances, you can always follow and subscribe to the channel to get more tickets. Streamers? Yes, streamers. Now let's get to the video.
chance to experience everything that it had to offer. But we also knew, given that it was designed to be played with players, we needed the studio support, right? So it felt like the world was alive. Because there's nothing worse than like playing an MMO when there's no one around you and you're missing one of the core components for it.
So we're like, all right, here's the plan. Everyone at the studio is going to play the game that week. We'll all be in the game.
How has it been being a partner right now? It's really good. It helped me a lot, supported me a lot. So I'm really thankful to ArenaNet and really thankful to the players that always use my referral link. I'm really it's really helpful, man. It helped me a lot. Also, in my country, I can't use international bank cards unless I'm a businessman or like I have a company or like I work in a company. And I don't work in a company. I'm not in a company. I don't have a company, so I don't have access to the normal launcher expansions for Guild Wars 2. So if I wanted back in the day before I was a partner, I get my expansions by telling my friends to gift me. So I used to get my expansions by getting gifts from friends because I couldn't buy them from my country. But I can buy from Steam. I can buy the expansions from Steam. But my main account is not on Steam. My main account is from the normal launcher, so it was very difficult. But right now, as an ArenaNet partner, I get all the expansions for free every time they get released. So I'm really thankful for that. That's a huge deal for me. Also, getting gem codes every month to give to players back is really cool. And it helped my channel to grow more. So it's really good. Yep.
Running around, acting like we're just more people. So we had the whole studio switch to European time for the week, starting the workday at midnight.
So the whole studio went on graveyard shift for a week. The whole office was playing with the players in Germany, and they had food trucks across the whole night, 3 food trucks a day.
I didn't try Ritualist yet after the nerf. I'm gonna test it and make a video about it. So I have no idea right now, but when I played it, it wasn't that bad. It's still strong. It's not like that bad of a nerf. It needed the nerf, to be honest. It did insane damage so easily. So yeah, like it's not that bad, I think. It's balanced.
My gosh, there was so much hype, and we had a joke for a while. Unfortunately, for some of these sites, it was not a joke. If we linked to a press article, if we linked to a fan site, they would immediately get the internet hug of death and be crushed under the traffic that we sent. So we were trying to, at one point, we were trying to warn journalists, hey, in 2 hours, I'm gonna link to your website. Like, I don't know what you need to do, but you should start doing it now, because everyone was so unbelievably excited.
Guild Wars 2, very similar core business model, box price to buy the game, no subscription fee at launch.
Okay, man, take your time.
So it was
Rose.
actually launch night.
I think I'm gonna need to get some hot cocoa too and get some water. I'll be back, guys.
That was hooked up and could give.
I'll be back to participate in the gem, like community chest giveaway, please.
Give us a graph of like logins and concurrency, and everybody's waiting, bated breath. There was this like ceremonial moment of, all right, boom, the servers are live. And then we saw that number go from like 0 and it shot up. I mean, it was hundreds of thousands. It could have been 1 million people that night. Seeing that in that moment and going, oh, we actually made a game that people want to play and that they like. It was incredible, and I'll never forget that moment.
So the night that we launched Guild Wars 2, Isaiah Cartwright, who was the lead systems designer at the time, the 2 of us were housemates. We were here for the initial celebration. So we heard the speeches about the gratitude that NCSoft had, the gratitude that the founders had for helping us get to this point. And the second that they pushed the button, we ran down, we skipped the rest of the party, we jumped in the car, drove home because we immediately had to get home to play with the players. because it was important for us. We had built this community, whether through the beta events that we had some huge World versus World battles, epic back then, but this was a chance for us to really continue to experience this. It was so cool to be there in that moment that that was more important to us than celebrating with the rest of the studio.
But then as the reviews started coming out and as more people started playing it, more people started buying it, and it got so big that our servers were refusing connections. It was just overload. And we actually made the deliberate decision to stop sales for a day or two just to control the number of people coming in.
We were struggling to keep everything running because there were so many people online, and we took one night off for all of us to just go celebrate. We rented out a restaurant and bar at the top floor of a mall in downtown Seattle across the street from PAX. And we thought a bunch of our fans are gonna show up, we'll get to meet them, this is gonna be incredible. And we got there, and 5 hours before the party started, there was a line all the way around the top floor of the mall that wound down to the middle floor of the mall. And by the time the party started, the line had wound all the way down to the bottom floor of the mall. And all night long, just every time somebody would leave and another person came in, there was just this wonderful, joyous celebration with all of our fans. We signed, I don't know how many thousands of different posters and artwork and body parts awkwardly that night, and all sorts of shirts, all sorts of stuff. But it was just this pure moment of the fans and the developers we were all one, celebrating this launch of this game all together that we all love. I will remember that for the rest of my life.
Victory at last.
It's very reinvigorating because being a game developer is a very difficult job. So having moments of levity where you can see a person face to face and they're just kind of showing how engaged they are with the things that you created and the art you brought into this world, it's really exciting.
This is a dawn that Tyria shall never forget. This day is ours.
Yo, I'm back. What's going on?
After launch, very similar to Guild Wars 1, we tried some really wild ideas. And the wild idea we tried after Guild Wars 2 shipped was this concept that we called Living World. And at the time, our then studio head, who was one of the original founders, challenged all of us on the development team on Guild Wars 2 to try to deliver an experience inspired by how popular Game of Thrones was on HBO at the time, of how everybody was talking about Game of Thrones and everyone was talking about this incredible experience of this water cooler moment where every time a new episode came out, it was all anyone could talk about.
Oh, Game of Thrones.
What could we
I missed that, man. I missed the days
like that.
when Game of Thrones was really big.
Of this concept of we would have episodic updates. Eventually, we got to the point where we were delivering them every 2 weeks, where the game world would meaningfully change and the story would move forward, with the goal of having every 2 weeks everybody would show up and want to be a part of it. And the business model for that started off with originally, we just had those episodes given out for free, and that proved to not be very successful. We also took the updates out of the game immediately after, so you had to be there to experience it, more like a TV show. Turns out fans hated that idea, and so we pivoted from that, and then we started doing, if you showed up while the episode was live, you got it for free, and if you came after the 2-week window when it was live, you had to pay a small fee to get the episode. And we followed that model for a while, and that also was not a viable business model for us, and eventually we pivoted to going back to delivering expansions.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw was the world premiere of the first expansion pack for Guild Wars 2.
Yes!
We did Heart of
Best
Thorns,
expansion!
We did Path of Fire,
Heart of
eventually
Thorns!
Into Dragons, and so we did a handful of really big paid expansions for Guild Wars 2 with Living World episodes in between.
I would say cross-departmental collaboration is the biggest component to game development. If you can't succeed in that, you're not going to make a game.
There is a lot more of an emphasis on that collaborative element.
You know, in the creative process, like, good ideas come from anywhere. There's entire features we built for the game that came from the mind of an artist, not a systems designer. There's artwork in the game that is inspired by something a designer said who had very little artistic skill.
People are surprise you all the time with how creative they are.
Even going back so far as, you know, the Coden being these giant polar bears on these iceberg ships was born out of two amazing concept art pieces that we had early on. That just was the ships and these polar bear creatures, and it was like, this makes sense in our mind, and so we were inspired. And so a lot of what you see in the game and a lot of those cool moments are these inspirational points that we take from each other. And so when you talk about collaboration, it's not just about working side by side, but it's also about helping push each other to think outside the box, to find something new that we haven't considered before.
Krakatork was a hard one in that cross collaboration, just because like the request was, we need a large dragon. And every team along the way was like, how are we gonna do this?
He was such a giant dragon, and he is the asset, the art asset that we spent the most time on of any other asset in the game as a whole.
From concept, you know, to modeling, to rigging, that was a big one. How we're gonna animate it, how we're gonna frame it, what's the sound, like even the audio team, like how do you make something sound big and impressive compared to the rest of the mix?
Ended up being 16 months of development time.
You had designers sitting next to programmers, the environment artists sitting next to the designers to figure out how we were going to have the content flow throughout there, or working with the animators or the effects artists to really kind of make sure that it was a cohesive experience.
And so how we planned to use him over the Living World story was very strategic. And as we were continuing to create the art, it was like, well, how can we utilize him in Path of Fire? Okay, well, you can have his head. No, we can finish his head, and okay, well, let's focus on. And so that development process of going through an asset that's just so massive, but in a timeline where you're releasing something in a short time frame, how you're planning that out, how you're scheduling it, how you're building that asset, there was a lot going into that planning.
Dragonfall, where Krakatork's falling through the void and down into the water to become an island, was the hardest cinematic to make, just because we had this giant asset. And you're trying to like film it to be all in frame and not have clipping plane issues and not have LOD issues, which we did constantly. So it's like this battle between making it feel large, having it be in frame, and not clipping. It was a joy, I'll just say.
Having a franchise that has persisted for so long means that it has just like a wealth of stuff to build upon, like the lore potential.
Narratively, I think we've grown in our storytelling quite a bit. I think that our characters really shine in Guild Wars 2. Not that they didn't in Guild Wars 1, but we have become a bit more of a character-focused narrative. So that's a big change. But honestly, I feel like that only just enriches the world, because then you're seeing the human.
In my opinion, the story of Guild Wars 2 peaked in Heart of Thorns and Season 4. That's the peak. The whole Joko and like Dragonfall, Mordremoth, yeah, that was insane, man.
Or the Char or the Asura or whatever that live in this world and how they react to it and everything like that. So I actually...
Yeah, like Season 4 is absolute cinema, man. Season 4 is the absolute cinema. If you have, like, if you really love story, make sure to do the Living Wall Season 4. It's really good story. One of the best.
I really feel like the shifts in how we've treated narrative have only been complementary to the overall franchise.
I'm going to dream now.
There are definitely big moments in our story, whether it's the ending of the Elder Dragon saga, which was a huge moment for us. The one that I was the most excited about is actually the end after that. We had been trying to sort of cement a relationship with Casimir and Marjorie, two of our core characters, that from their introduction, they'd kind of had this, hint of a relationship.
Hey, what's wrong? You've been unusually quiet today. Oh, they're so cute.
We kept trying to find a place to really solidify what this means. And we tried at the end of our first expansion, and it didn't fit. And so we tried to find another place in the second expansion. Also, it was like, now this is just it's too distracting. And so with the ending of the Elder Dragon saga, this felt like the best time to have a really calm, quiet moment just for them.
Well, friends, you're probably wondering why we asked you here today.
And I was thrilled because I think our community had been wanting that as much as we had been wanting to do it.
You stood by me through everything.
So seeing the community get to that point and seeing, people on live streams crying, sobbing, that it's...
Should you buy Z items from the TP or save for Relic of Vampirism? The scope, the thing is better to ask. I finally got level 80 Reaper, got Berserker, Greatsword, Exotic from the reward. Should I buy Z items from the TP or save for Relic? Yes, like they raised in price. They used to be cheaper than this. But they raised in price. But they're still good. Their price is good. Not bad for like exotic Berserker set. But yeah, like gear is more important than Relic for sure. Like on Reaper, you already have. On Reaper, you already have. On Reaper, you already have lifesteal built in the spec itself. So Relic of Vampirism is only gonna make it better. So right now, get the Z armor, and later you can get the Relic of Vampirism. Or you know what? I'll get the Z armor and I'll send you Relic of Vampirism. I'll mail it to you. Give me your in-game name. I'll mail you the relic.
The first day that they pulled us into the conference room, which was ironic since they were announcing a pandemic that they pulled everyone into a conference room. But be that as it may, they let us know that, what was going on and that we'd be closing the office. At the time, it seemed like it was going to be, a week or two, but I've been working from home since.
The thing that I thought was really cool, leadership made the statement that if we make online worlds and we connect people in this online world, then we absolutely can figure out how do we work together online. And that rally...
Oh, no problem, man. By the way, guys, when's the Game Awards gonna be? When's the Game Awards? I think it's today or tomorrow. Not sure. Like, is it today? The Game Awards. Today? How many hours is it after? Damn, there's a lot of devs in one picture. Not sure how long it lasts. So it's later on, it's not right now.
Call, I think, really kind of brought us together.
We ended up releasing & Dragons in early 2022, and I think it was really vindicating and just helped us, get past, I think, one of the darker chapters in ArenaNet's history with such a strong, successful release for us.
I think our relationship with the community has definitely been a huge, motivating factor over the years.
I feel nothing but very fortunate and very grateful that there's a community that has supported this stable project that we can continue to expand, continue to work on.
The fact that they've been on this journey with us for so long is just been awe-inspiring for us.
A lot of the connections that the community makes among themselves is incredibly exciting.
There are people from all over the country. There are people who meet across the world. There are people who met online and then got married in real life. That's magical.
There was this community of players called Gamers Giving Back who used to exist, and they used to do this stuff called Pink Day in LA, which was raising money for like breast cancer awareness. And also every year they and another guild do this thing called Tyria Pride, where a whole load of players get into the game together, get as rainbowed up as they can, and they march from end to end in Tyria. Getting to walk through Tyria with those people, getting to be a part of that fundraising in that community, like especially during the pandemic where everybody was locked in, is just really wholesome.
I also said to you right from the beginning that we would make Guild Wars 2 the first truly social online world. A world where you, your friends, everyone...
They usually announce at 5 p.m. so if there's gonna be an announcement, it should have like happened by now. It should happen by now.
Your reputation as the single friendliest community in all of online gaming. Yes. Give yourselves a hand.
Over time, slowly, as the audience has changed and the size of the engagement for the product has shifted, we can no longer do giant expansions and living world all at the same time. And so what we do today is every year we ship one new expansion for Guild Wars 2, and that expansion is broken up basically into 4 parts. There's a launch day version of the expansion where you get to experience a lot of the new features and a lot of the new region and story. And then every 3 months after that, in quarterly updates, we add chunks of the expansion until over the course of a full year, the expansion is released, and then we release another one. And we've been operating that model now for 2 years.
It's been awesome to see the transition from the sporadic cadence, you know, Heart of Thorns to Path to Fire, into something that's more regular for our players, so they have more expectations or clearer expectations about what's coming for them.
I ascribe very highly to this concept of the light at the end of the tunnel theory with an MMO, of if players don't see a light at the end of the tunnel, if they don't believe in the future, and if they don't have enough information to understand about where the game is going in the future to have that belief, then you are in huge trouble. And so, yeah, we watch really carefully what fans are talking about, what they're saying, the player sentiment within our community. And when we deliver things, we very often, you know, every year we do a big retrospective on our expansion and talk about what went well and what didn't. What did we learn from you? What are you all saying that you didn't like? And here's what we're going to do to try to make it better next time.
Fundamentally, we sort of always look at like, what do players need? We try to solve player problems or fill gaps in the sort of player fantasy. For like one of our recent ones, for example, Janthier Wilds, we're like, well, you know, people love Tyria so much, they probably want a place to live in it. So that's why we settled on adding homesteads, because it's like, people want to be able to have a home in the world that they love so much.
This place is no longer home to me, but perhaps it can be for you.
No way! Really? Oh my god. Housing? Housing? They did it! They're about to make so much money!
When we start a new expansion, there's always kind of an early brainstorming through narrative, design, art, like, okay, you know, what is design and narrative thinking as what's the story? Like, where do we want to go? Where did we leave off? Where are the characters going? What's going to be our conflict? What's going to be the story? And then we start thinking about, okay, where haven't we gone?
In all the new content, new expansions, there's always a goal of trying to show players a new experience or a new twist on Guild Wars 2 that they haven't done before.
In our brainstorming sessions, like, it is really cool seeing, like, what if we do this crazy thing, or what if we like so you can kind of get out of the box.
You know, we can have very serious stories, we could have humorous stories, we can go a little bit horror, we can go a little bit light. I'm still waiting for a musical. I keep poking narrative about this. Come on, let's just do it, musical expansion.
So for the next expansion, one of the ideas was, you know, tropical. We wanted to go for kind of a adventurous, tropical, but jungle, danger, extreme magic, kind of a Bermuda Triangle-y kind of, okay, that why hasn't this place been explored before? Why hasn't anybody talked about this? Well, because nothing escapes from it.
This must be Castora.
So it is.
Visions of Eternity, it has been an interesting creative process because the player is going to a new land that they've never been before. It allows us a lot of creative freedom to like make something new, but there's also the challenge of like making it feel like a part of the game, integrated with the rest of the lore.
It's the first time in a long time, if ever, that we are giving the players just like a whole new place. And I think that has given us a lot of challenges, right? Like creating an entirely new space that had no previous reference or culture. But I think it also means that it gave us a lot of freedom and flexibility to really shape the space in the way that we wanted to. Our goals, our kind of highest level goals were exploration and...
Just a reminder, guys, there's gem codes and community chests giveaways on Twitch only. Also, today there's drops on Twitch today. Make sure to follow the Twitch, participate for the giveaways, and link your Guild Wars 2 account to Twitch.
Your soul is mine.
To get the rewards. Also, I think I got my giveaways for We Hype today. I'm gonna see if you can get them too. There's some giveaways on We Hype that you can participate to. So more free stuff. More free stuff. Let's see. We Hype, Silver Reaper. Yes, there's some giveaways on We Hype. There have been some winners too. Nice. More than like 10 people won boosters. I'm gonna post the link, but it's gonna be posted automatically every few minutes. So make sure to participate in the We Hype giveaway too. At the end, there's a hat. Christmas festive hat. And yeah, just a reminder for you. Did you vid finish? No, not yet. Just wanted to remind people about the giveaways going on right now. And you have 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes to participate in the community chest giveaway, guys. And you can get 2 tickets by being a subscriber too. So participate on Twitch. The giveaways aren't on YouTube. YouTube is just there to promote the Twitch stream. All right, let's get back.
Discovery. If you look deep enough and if you spend the time to kind of go to all parts, you're always going to find.
If I use the statues to get that chest piece you are using, the Twitch, you mean the 7 Reaper chest? Can I change the glow with dye? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, Sigor. The glow is changeable.
Your soul is mine.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the sub.
Intriguing, and that is something that I am very excited about.
It's always fun seeing some of the new technology coming in or new, like, clever ways to build something. Looking into Visions of Eternity, I don't want to spoil too much, but we had internal tests going on where I encountered an event and I was watching it and thinking, how did they pull this off?
Commander, we've been cleared to sail. Our crew's all here, just getting things boarded up and ready to go.
It's been cool from like the story standpoint of like trying to decide what sort of existing lore we want to weave in there. How does this build upon the existing lore? How does this enrich the world as a whole? What is this giving to players? How is this like creating a new and unique experience for them without being limited by like what happened in Guild Wars 1 or even what happened earlier in Guild Wars 2?
One of the biggest challenges that I have as a narrative designer is keeping it all straight in my head.